How y'all doing in the dub? I was sitting here laughing, y'all, because I'm hearing somebody say in the background, when I'm channeling before, of course, Airside, why she always gotta do us first? I'm like, this is crazy. Somebody was saying, why I gotta do you first, baby? Because I love y'all. Love y'all with all my hearts, and cross me out if I didn't show you. Anyway, let's see what's going down with Gemini-Libra-Aquarius. It's going to be brief and discreet, what I say. Okay? So we're going to live on the good life. And we're going to talk about it. And some things you say people don't like. But who cares? It ain't about like. You live and learn. So any black magic is to go away from here right now. Won't penetrate through my defenses or anything, and let's rock and roll. Now, Gemini, we're gonna break down a little bit, What's going down with we'll say all the well, Gemini, what's up with you, Gemini? What's up, home? What's going down with y'all? Allegedly, anybody trying to touch this vessel will not make it. It won't go through it. And the Holy Spirit mark into Michael watch over me. Somebody mess with my speech. Sorry, y'all. Somebody says follow the white rabbit. It says occurrence of new opportunities. See, someone said you follow me, baby. Something about the three. They said, baby, you follow me. Somebody said it in a very demanding but sweet way. But somebody was saying it like that. They said you have choices. You feeling blocked right now. You feel blocked. So somebody, it could be a six that got something to do with it, but you're feeling blocked right now, Gemini. You feel blocked out or something. You feel like I'm blocked. You don't need to. Why you feel blocked? What's going on, Gemini? Why you feel so blocked? Come on now. Why you all in your feelings? You in your feelings. Why you always in your feelings, Gemini? What's going on? That's what somebody said. I'm always in my feelings. I'm always in my feelings. And then somebody says, because they be investigating. See, this one was saying over what I'm hearing, 7, somebody be investigating. Always looking for Somebody said you better, follow the rabbit, but somebody had choices. You follow the rabbit, you might land up with a big belly, or you have something that happened. It was a new bunny in town, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was a new bunny in town, allegedly. So somebody didn't came to town, and you might have got pregnant, you might be hearing that you might have a baby or something, allegedly, Gemini. But you want to investigate because what was the choice? You like, oh, what was we doing? What did I do to get that? Well, my choices. I don't know what I was thinking, and why did I do that? Okay, what choice did you make, Gemini? Did this make you that you feel disorientated? See, somebody feel like the choices that they made led to get them investigation. What's these choices that went down, that you should have made before it came to some investigation? Something about some choices that you should have made before it came. What about these choices you should have made? Yeah, you should have made choices when it came to the Page of Cups. Somebody was basically being very acting real purely and temperament. They were acting real, isolating themselves, seductress, flatterer, over dependent on loved ones. See, someone was trying to be over dependent on their loved ones too. My mama got it. My daddy always got it. Oh, my cousin got it. Oh, my sis got it. Heck, everybody got it. That's the case. Always going to the next victim. That's what somebody was saying. You think we always couldn't figure that out. So you feel like your choices that you made was wrong for doing them like that. Something about a King of Cups in reverse. It says someone is very temperamental about being double dealing and dishonest. See, they were being so dishonest. Now they feel like stiffness. They're really hot. Somebody's mad of the choices that they made going going after something untouchable. That's what I heard. Something was untouchable, and it was, and so they have to move away. This eight of cups, got some disappointment. They felt abandoned, but this page of wands, somebody was telling the truth. The truth bearer showed up, trusted friend, had intentions, constant, persist, a bearer of important news. So somebody in a close friend or somebody's going to bring you some good news, even though they didn't want the good news, and investigated, it's all out. So it's nothing you can hold, You got to remember, sometimes you dig yourself in a hole, either you did it or somebody else, you get yourself out of a hole. Now that's what they told me. Now I'm just being real. That's what they told me. Now let's move over to Libra. Y'all got a lot of going on here, and I'm just having fun. I'm a channel too, and I'm there. Well, they're wanting conversation here. You ask something, they gonna tell me in my ear something what they want to say. They're like, that was stupid. That's just how they say it. What's going on, Libra? Now Libra, 43, somebody who's 43 years old, they need to be managing that and feel glad, because that they should feel glad about something that happened. They got a skunk in their hand. It ain't good. If you got a skunk, man, that ain't, that look like a skunk to me. Look like a skunk somebody playing with. And shoot, I don't know if I can do that part anyway. But anyway, let's keep talking. So somebody said you better manage to be glad about something. What do you better manage to be glad about? Libra, what you better manage to be glad about? Okay, no need to fear. Something about someone who was 18. Got to remember how powerful you are. It's time for you to remember how powerful you are. Somebody says, I want to be the queen. Somebody 33, somebody wanted sororities and they wanted to be the queen, and man, they was doing everything. They would show out to be the queen. Whoever this is, they were like, get out of my way. Get out of my way. I want it. I earned it. It's not yours. Somebody was doing all that. They was just somebody's over the hill with it, man. They be doing too much. But anyway, they just wanted to outdo everybody. I'm the queen and you were supposed to step it back. Somebody, Libra is all up in they the queen and you got to do what they say. It's a problem up in these streets. But see, if they was, it depends on the year you was born. Because I remember time when people born, they say, if I act like that, somebody going to put me in my place eventually. See, because they says, don't be doing so much drinking of the poison. Don't do things that are bad for you on the 8th. They remember, don't drink the poison. Like, you want to be the queen, but somebody was, don't be drinking the poison that people sniffing up and, like telling you this and telling you that, and you won, you this and you that, and I got to drink and keep myself, and the drugs were keeping you toxic. Release the drug problem, because that's the issue, allegedly, or drinking problem. Somebody was sinking in there because they wanted it all. I want it all, and I want it all, I want it. I want it all. That was somebody was, I'm hearing, I wanted it all. And that's how I wanted it. Somebody wanted it all, man. So they would, to be queen, they go in there, waddle over there and get all toxic and stuff. Man, they were doing too much. Let's go over here to this cool Aquarius now. What's up? To see what's in the dub. Aquarius, give you some love. See, I'm channeling right now, y'all. Y'all think it's like, what is wrong with her? No, I'm just speaking the way that's coming to me. They're giving me, this is messages that, they come through. Aquarius, what's the message? What's the message for Aquarius? So it come through me. It says the change in night. Somebody changed overnight, man. Around 11, somebody changed, man. They was like, they didn't have no change. For I'm rich. And I'm just over the hill. Somebody went from that way, and it's like they changed overnight. They got rich, went from poor rich to ridiculous and back to rich. So something just, it was all about timing. The clock, that's what I hear. It was all about timing. It was the way you do things and how you do things. Somebody was telling it like it was, but it's all about the timing. But somebody changed on somebody real deep. What else about this, y'all? Y'all like and subscribe. Don't take me personally. This is me channeling, and we having a little, just going with the flow and expressing myself, what I think, just express what I'm hearing, and it's coming out that way. It says, follow your own good advice. Someone on the 10th, you needed to follow what you tell people. You need to follow your own advice. Sometimes you need to, use your time wisely. Somebody 24 in the 24. Somebody the 10th could be in their birthday. It's something about use your time. So now somebody said we all mad here because somebody mad because it changed. Because something happened. Something got turned around. So they're mad at the situation. Versus of hey, we did these things, and it wasn't our turn, and we should have took things rationally more better, so being mad is, you need to get over it. What's this madness and stuff? Give me some more of this person being mad, this Aquarius. See, somebody here was trying to put this 6 of Wands, but good news and advice is coming to this person about their desires, and they have a lot of potential. And see, so it's a judgment day here. Judgment day. What's the judgment? What's the judgment card here for somebody? The judgment for the people, the 7 of Swords, it was around the tree, wishing upon a star. Wanted the endeavors, but somebody had to learn to be confident. And don't be scary. It's judgment to start being confident and follow the hermit. The hermit needed to shine the light on something of a 2 of Wands in reverse, someone that was going to triumph, and they restrained themselves and caused other loss of faith, but they got a surprise coming because they kind of they was losing their faith. They thought they never was going to get out of that reverse of bad trends. Now you got new interest in material and overcoming disharmony, marriage, or lost interest. See, somebody's going to come over being that you lost in the past, because once you get this message, some kind of message, it's going to make you take a foolish leap. This person's going to take a leap towards it, and they're going to go get their desires, but they might have a little struggle, and you're going to fight against people to get it. But at the end, you got this 7 of Cups, you will be successful. So you had to go make your chips and you earn it. If you don't earn nothing, how we going to earn it? Why we going to say we got it? We didn't earn it. That's another thing. You got to earn where you go, the steps you move. So let's pull some of these cards here and see what they say. What else I need to know here, Spirit? What was it? Something about 94. 94 in the house. 94 came out. I don't know why 94 was in here. Wasn't even supposed to be in here. What's going on? What else going on you need to know, air signs? Something about Tupac's clone in the past. Somebody says, that ain't no Tupac's clone. What somebody said in the past, that was from Idaho. It said somebody was from Idaho. That was a white lady or man. Something about they missed their opportunities in the past. This says, why is kids turning on their parents and their teachers? Friends, the evil dead and spirits are doing it. The evil dead are making them turn on each other. And boy, they mad as the boy. They get mad like a firecracker in the sucker land. I know they get mad fast. Somebody says Joe was asking, why is these kids doing all that? They get mad, but see, they thought God wasn't watching, baby, because of this depression that they was having back in New York. Somebody back in New York. Somebody, me don't sleep around. Hey, you slept around. You was over there at George's house. And you was over there at Susan's. So I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody said. This is just funny, y'all. It says, excuse me for laughing, it says skills worked out. No, they didn't want to do no hard work. They was over there entertaining everybody. That's what I heard. They was in some entertainers. So now we got 3 griefs. 3 people might pass away because of something that they played too many games. See, they was playing too many games and something. They needed to let some go from the past and they didn't want to. See, someone named Coolidge, they says, I will put somebody wants to put one of them pow in your boo boo. That's what they said. That's what I'm saying. That's what they said. And they said you need to walk away ASAP. You need to go around the other photo. You need to go find another place to stand. You need to go around that corner and find yourself somewhere to stand. What else? They got me, excuse my voice, I'm channeling too as I go. It says something about December. Somebody could be in their birthday. They says, why did you take out my parents? They said, why did you take out my parents? Kids, kids, blood, friends did it to try to take out why you took out somebody's parents? Somebody, kid, blood did it, friend did this crime. Somebody took out somebody's parent, allegedly. Somebody asking, why you took out somebody's parent? They said, what? They says, they were paying demons to hurt you, the chosen one in the past. Somebody was. They said a Virgo was paying demons to hurt you. They said in a black car in the past. Man, they says, I want and get a tarot reading on you. Somebody went to get a tarot reading on you, and they found out you was a prostitute, allegedly. That's said. They went to get a tarot reading. I got a tarot reading on you, and they said you was sleeping around. You was doing everybody downtown. You was a whore. That's allegedly what I'm hearing. Somebody being funny. I'm telling this person said you was being a whore. Allegedly, y'all entertain purposes. So, what else about this person? What else about this person? Somebody had a lot of roaches in their house too in the past. Says, a man who doesn't spend time with their family can never be a real man. You get it, sucker? If you don't spend time with your family, how you gonna be a real man anyway? Somebody got legal problems coming, allegedly, for this. And also their engine gonna bow out. Somebody named Megan in the past, their engine went out. Somebody named Taylor here. Somebody named Taylor has hidden motivations. So that you better watch out, because this gay man was taken off the side of the street and somebody did a SHOT, allegedly. No trigger warning. On the side of the road, they left him like I'm ashamed. Whoever did this, they ought to know, they ought to be ashamed. It said somebody robbed this person, robberies. They did a robbery on this person because they was in a sex ring, allegedly. They was selling it and had this going on, allegedly, in the past. That's what they're saying in the past, allegedly. That's what I'm saying. Somebody had one of them, them operation rings. But like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back, y'all.